Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Hey. Hello, everyone. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day so far. This is the first of 3 parts for the Sunday chill day because we did manage to actually get a whole lot done. As far as doing multiple different things, they'll be split up into 3 different videos. This first part is us catching up, having a good time, going over our week, what our plans for next week, and just riffing. The next part, the following part, is going to be the Cabin Factory, the horror game about going and seeing if each of the cabins are haunted or not. And then finally, our last part will be about Bendy and the Ink Machine, if we finally finish that up and starting on the sequel. So sit back, relax, and get some drink some snacks, and I'll see y'all in a second. Hello everyone. How are y'all doing today? Hopefully well. I'm noticing our ESRBs are out of date. Well, I'm fixing that real quick. And then we want to change this. Boop. Yeah. There we go. So how y'all doing today? Seems it's a little bit slow as far as people trickling in, so let's just have a good time with it. I'm sorry to hear that, Nomo. Well, hopefully today we'll get a little bit better. I'm doing alright. I'm doing okay. A bit of a slow day. Woke up late. I did not sleep well. Something was up. I don't know what it was, but I did not sleep well. Oh man. But sometimes that's just how it be, you know? But today we will be going and we'll be going what we did last week, what we plan on doing this week. And this is Christmas week, by the way. So we actually have some things to talk about. And then after that, I want to try that new cabin horror game that came out relatively recently. And apparently that's only a couple hours long. So then whatever time we have left over, I'm thinking we continue the slime beauty contest that we were doing. So that's what I was thinking as far as what we can do today. It's right to say Macaroon was a favorite character, JJK. Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised that he was your favorite even before that arc. That arc really solidified him being an amazing character. Yeah, good shit. But yeah, no, JJK is an amazing anime. Amazing story, great characters. Definitely one of my, when I look to stories as far as really strong characters, JJK is one of them. You communicate with Yuji through little devices. Well, you'll just have to see, won't you? You'll just have to keep watching. You have to keep guessing. How you doing, Ratty? Hey. Yeah, we have a lot. We have a lot on this blanket now. He was my second favorite. Which one was Miwa? I'm trying to remember. I'm really bad with names, so I apologize. The first guy I understand because Mecha's in the name and he's a robot. So it's my brain is just Mecha equals robot. My god. I wonder how big I'm gonna let the list of the Dodo blanket get before I'm new blanket. Definitely not any time. Oh yeah, that was the blue-haired girl with the sword. Yeah. It was with her sleeping body after the fight with Mojito. Yeah. Yeah. No. They're Every character is good, man. JJK. So good. I'm trying to think of a character I didn't like. I can definitely not think of drawing a costume from a Gunner, Driller, Engineer, or Scout. Oh, from Rock and Stone. I would say Mama Dodo would be maybe Engineer. I don't see her flying around like a scout. I don't see her obsessed with guns with Gunner. I don't see her just being like, we need to go deeper, like that kind of mentality. So I guess Engineer, out of just like, I can see her supporting. She could, like, she treats her little turrets like her little kids kind of thing. I could see that. Mama Dodo was Side Mountain's gun, though. Yeah, I can also see that. But yeah, I would say Scout. You kill a Conroe. It's on site. That's funny. Does she name the turrets? Of course she names the turrets. I'll give you one guess as far as what the turret's name is gonna be. Because wait, you can have, is it 3 turrets or 2 turrets? I know it's at least 2. I would definitely say it's pretty big, Nomo. 2? Yeah. So, yeah. Our go-to name for our robot companions. Give you one guess. What the names are gonna be. They will be carried on through our legacy. Fat boy attachment? Listen, you gotta make sure your kids are nice and full. Wait, hold on. Which one is the fat boy attachment? It's been a hot minute since I've played. Granted, I would always be down to go back. It's like, listen, as somebody who loves Satisfactory, Coffee Studio games in general are they're just built different, man. They're so good. They're such a good company. Turns the grenade launcher into a pocket nuke launcher. Oh yeah, no, that's just efficient. Hey. Hey silly, how you doing? How are you doing today? You say yes, then I don't know how you'd call some deities in my world. Gigantic. Humongous. Ginormous. Mountainous. Kaiju. I guess I would describe it, Nomo. Have you been silly? Hopefully well. Lucas? Sus? Lucas? Sus? We're just chilling, vibing as people kind of trickling in before we go over what we did last week, what we plan on doing next week, and then we will be playing that new-ish cabin horror game for like an hour or so. It was like Cabin Cellar Fever. What was it called? Hold on. Factory. I'm fine with names. Cabin Factory. But that should only be a couple hours. And then after that, we'll play some, Yeah. You got it, Sally. I've been eyeing it. Some videos have been coming out about it. And I was like, you know what? We should give that a try. Because that looks fun. A thing I find really funny is like the deities and heights are really different. Listen, it's all about compression. It's a really good game. Excellent. I can't wait. And since it's only going to be a couple hours, we'll just do some Slime Rancher beauty contest stuff afterwards, is what I'm thinking. Also, NG for Mama Dodo is Is it base as fuck toys? Is it NG main? Mm-hmm. You know what, Ratty? I am also an NG main. I tried the other classes. Listen, any class that allows me to have like little robots that I take care of, it's an automatic win for me. Like I can't not pick that class. There's no way. Is we compensating for something? And you know what? Maybe it's the same. It's like the gods that are super huge are the same kind of guys who buy big trucks, you know? It's like, what are you compensating for? You good? Man. Alright. Well, so what did we do last week? Well, last week we did some Slime Rancher and some Slime Rancher, and that's about it. More Slime Rancher. I doubt it. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I guess it depends what we want to move forward with it, or how we want to move forward with it. As far as this upcoming stream, it might be the last bit of the, whatchamacallit? Beauty contest. So it should be the last one. And then we also have Christmas coming up. So we'll have we will be streaming on Christmas. I don't know when I'll be back home after visiting family, which is why I'm going to say from 6 p.m. Eastern to 12 p.m. Eastern is where I'm thinking of doing the Christmas thing. Because I want to be like streaming and live for people who either don't celebrate Christmas or aren't able to be with their family or friends, and we could all just kind of relax and have a good time. As far as what I plan on doing, I do have a surprise planned that I think y'all are gonna like. But besides that, we have Mama Dodo Christmas edition, like a new outfit for her. So I think we'll actually put here, make Mama Christmas outfit. Are you gonna be unable to stop by, Noma? That's okay if you don't, if you can't. When it's Christmas, I'm gonna jump scare my family by blasting random Christmas songs when they're asleep. My God, you're evil. Just Mariah Carey in the background, just right in their ear. So there will be a 6 p.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. Probably be able to stop by due to me not celebrating Catholic Christmas. Okay. Well, that's good. Well, at least you'll be able to hopefully have a good time while you're here. I'm thinking either we'll do the Satisfactory Winter. They have, in December, they have like a winter Christmas update. So we could just spend like 6 hours just building that out. Or we can do like some Christmas or bad in quotations, indie horror Christmas games. We'll just kind of like relax, have a good time. Maybe we'll make ourselves some, just see where the day takes us, yeah? And then, what game are we gonna play after Slime Rancher? Didn't get me a single present, but I'm not complaining. Are you not complaining, or are you complaining? Once you get to a certain age, you stop expecting stuff like that. Or at least in my case. So the minimum of 2 things. Then it sounds like he kind of fell short. Last time I checked, 0 is less than 2. I believe Tabs has the most votes. I believe, but I don't want to do the most vote 100% yet until we meet our sub goal. So I want that to be like a celebration kind of thing. What about Rain World? Yeah, yeah. Remind me, Nomo. Let's kind of go through the list of suggestions, because. Oh, did they get deleted? Are we sure? Let me see. I mean, some of them got turned into like older posts. So we have like Journey, Tabs, Slime Rancher. We did Slime Rancher. I think I put that one away. Dale to Ruin, Far Cry 5. Yeah, you have to scroll down to the bottom. There was a Shadow of War recommendation. Grimm's Hollow. There's also One Shot. I know Lucas would go crazy for that. There's Hollow Knight. Dandy's Worlds. But I know... I'm trying to think, is there any games that are coming up, like, soon? So, let's see. Upcoming games. I just want to see if, like, if there's, like, an update on... Well, Monster Hunter Wilds, we're going to go crazy with Monster Hunter. Not going to lie. I'm going to let you all know right now. When February comes around, we're going to go kind of hard in Monster Hunter. That's just going to happen. Sorry, but also not sorry. You know what? Let's just do... Well, we could also play... I'm trying to think of like games that we haven't finished yet. We haven't finished Bindi and the Ink Machine. We haven't finished that. So we can continue. We can finish that out. Oh, we also didn't finish the DLC for BioShock. We could do BioShock. Finish out that series. I don't know. I'm not super married to the idea of going back into BioShock yet. I feel like I want something a little bit new, because we've been playing a lot of Slime Rancher. We've been playing Slime Rancher for... yeah. Since this entire month. Including last month. The 26th, yeah, like a straight up one entire month of Slime Rancher. So I would like to try something new that we haven't played before. So that's why I'm kind of considering Rain World, because I really like Rain World, but I never got to play it. Did y'all see that Animal Well was like nominated in the Game Awards? I loved Animal World. Do we know when? Rain World DLC. The Watcher. You're right. You're right. Hold on, let's look on Steam. Rain World, what do you have to say about it? Oh, no way! March 28th. March 28th is when it's happening. All right, so we know what game we're playing in March. We'll play Rain World in March. We'll build up for the DLC and then play the DLC. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I have not played Goat Simulator. But I have seen people play Goat Simulator. Both games. I don't know anything about Animal Well except the Donkey published it. It's a really good game. It's really good. I think I got like, there's like 3 streams out of it ish, 3 or 4. You're just a little guy. You're just a little slime dude, and you're just trying to get around, and you have to beat these giant animals. It's really fun. Yeah, it was just one dude who made it. It's crazy. Yeah. We also played AO, which is why like I'm naming stuff like similar to like Rain World, in the sense of like it's that kind of style game, right? Okay, so we won't do Rain World until March. Oh no. Hey Bearman, how you doing? Actually, now that I think about it, we could maybe do Hollow Knight, because I haven't played Hollow Knight. Human Fall Flat too. But that game's really good with like multiplayer, you know what I mean? I do love, I have, it is on the list. Hollow Knight is really there. Actually, now that I think about it, so okay, we've hit a bit of a problem, a bit of a snag. So Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out the end of February. My big sis came home for Christmas, so that's fun. Good. The reason that got, oh, hold on. I can actually allow that. Boop. Start playing Hollow Knight, you start spouting lore. Maybe. Oh, and you know what? We've been neglecting Voices from the Void as well. I would like to get back into that game. Because that's a really fun game. I like that game a lot too. But yeah, I'm doing fine. We're just trying to figure out what game we want to play after Slime Rancher. Because by Tuesday, Slime Rancher should be pretty much done, or us getting to that point where we're pretty much done with it. At least until the full, like the next big update for it. And I'd like to see more Bindi. That's what I was kind of thinking too, where it's like, we never finished Bindi in the Ink Machine. We only played, I want to say like 6 hours worth-ish. So we're probably like halfway, maybe a little bit more than half. Right? But so we know that Rain World is having a DLC late March. So I would like to have beaten Rain World before that point. However, Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out the end of February, and I'm gonna play the fuck out of that game. It's going to be a game I'm gonna be pretty obsessed with for a bit. So that I can see myself eating up. It's Christmas Eve. Ah, yes. Play Undertale. Well, I haven't played Undertale, like at all. So we could play Undertale. Hey, Floofy, how are you doing? Welcome. Glad to have you show up. Right now we're trying to decide what game we should play after Slime Rancher 2. Feel free to throw your ideas in the ring. But yeah, no, Bindi's a pretty good idea. Because we've been playing Slime Rancher for like a month, I kind of wanted to do something I haven't played before. Like, kind of alternate between games we've had played before versus we haven't played before that may not take a whole lot of time to do. Undertale Yellow is like a fan-made prequel. I feel like Undertale Yellow should be something I play after I've actually played Undertale, though. You know what I mean? One character promote. That's what I'm thinking. So I definitely think that should be the case, but I'm just trying to think. Maybe that would be better if it's like post-March. Because I have no money. Yeah. Let me see here. There. I think that I have like a games to play. Here we go. It's giving me so many Marvel games. Oh, we could play that new Marvel game, that new one that came out recently that's really good. But that's very much like I would have to become a streamer of that. Yeah. There's Potionomics. Oh, I love. We could do Portal. I played Portal though, but I haven't played it. I haven't streamed it. Oh yeah, the Elden Ring DLC, but man, that. Ooh. Modded Inscription. That's been a game I've been wanting to play. I played Inscription. I haven't played it at Modded. I've been wanting to play Inscription since I started streaming. But I've never done it. Do we want to do that? I'm thinking, honestly, that's the one thing that I've listed that I've been like, I would really like to do that. I have no idea. Nomo, but I also know they exist. Let's do modded Inscription. And then we can just kind of play that on off and on, depending what is needed, etc. Hey, Sky, and how you doing? All right. So, and then this also gives me 2 days to like research good mods and set them up, and then make like a good costume for Mama Dodo. Ooh, the costume for Mama Dodo is probably gonna hit super hard. Like do it in the style of Encryption. Oh. No. Okay, listen, I like the rain, but not when it's cold. All right, so next week we were doing the last bit of Slime Rancher 2 with making a Christmas outfit for Mama Dodo. That's just me in the afternoon working on that. We also have Christmas stream in the evening. Hey. And then starting Friday, we'll be doing modded Inscription, and we'll be playing that for a hot one. And we'll probably play modded Inscription, maybe a few other games here and there, until Monster Hunter Wilds comes out. Well, no, that's February. Probably one other game and then Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah. Yes. Hey. I'll just have to take a break. I just have to stream more often, I guess, if I want to play Monster Hunter Wilds and then play Wayne World and get that. Oh man, I turned up the sound for that soundbite, by the way, so it should be much more hearable, I guess. Audible, that's the word. Hey Dark, how you doing? The plan for today, we're finishing up what we're planning on going over our weekly whatevers. Then we're gonna be playing some cabin. Shit, what is the name? It's the cabin something. The horror cabin game. What is wrong with my brain today? Cabin Factory. Hey Puff, how you doing? Cabin Factory, and then whatever time we have left over, we'll be doing beauty contest for Slime Rancher 2. Thank you, Silly. Appreciate you. Pokemon Arceus, sweet. And don't worry, Nomo, I'm thinking. Cabin Factory is a horror game where you inspect cabins to make sure if they're haunted or not. All right. Lore. I did have something last night. I'm trying to remember what it was. What was good? It was it something to deal with these powers? Not quite. Because we were talking about the story of necromancy and how it's affected the society. Society. We talked about the survivors of gods from the war. Oh, it was about the war, right? Oh. Yeah, this is a good one. Or at least I think it's a good one. So one of Idealist's greatest frustrations, because you know, or at least I've mentioned before, that Idealist's ability is, he is a, for lack of a better word, I'll probably give it an official name later, intangible crafter, right? He's able to utilize things that don't have a physical form, such as emotions, feelings, etc., and then use it in a tangible way to make things, right? Well, there is a bit of a caveat to that, a weakness to that, in the sense that if he can't properly understand it or comprehend it, he isn't able to use it, right? It's too difficult. It has to be something that he can grasp mentally. So, regarding these entities that have invaded and have fought in this war, they are... Idealist cannot fully understand how they work and or function. So he is unable to use them as resources at all. And that is one of Idealist's greatest downfalls, I guess is a good way, like regrets. Definitely not the biggest regret, but one of his regrets is that he's unable to properly, fully understand what makes them so strong, how they are able to be so powerful. But there is one thing that he does know about them, in that the enemies are fractal in nature. Do y'all know what fractal is? I know it's a scientific Idealist's greatest regret it's a tie between two, but if I were to pick between the two, the Idealist, not just the Idealist that you know and love, but the one that he took the name after, right? Made him make a choice. I won't tell you what the choice was, but it was between two things. Idealist's greatest regret is the choice he was forced to make, because he wasn't strong enough to pick both. That is his greatest regret. But also being unable to, properly utilize his enemies and use it against them is also one of them. Like I think about when hearing Fractals of Steven Universe. So the way that unfortunately you did miss a lore drop. The fractals are essentially, it's a very complicated thing, but think of it as repeating patterns that is repeated through space, I guess is a good way of putting it. So if you were to, I'm not sure if it's the case for all leaves, but if you were to zoom in on a leaf, the edges of a leaf look like leaves. And then the edges of those leaves look like leaves. Like, that's kind of what a fractal is. It's repeating patterns through the expansion, like looking into and out from space. It's very complicated. Even I don't know nearly enough about it, but I'll do my own OC low drop. I mean, if you want, sure. But yeah, it's the enemy is based on these fractals. in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, it's infinitely repeating patterns. So that's as far, I wouldn't say as far as he got, but he understands that they function in that way that doesn't seem to represent anything that currently exists that we know of, and is at least partly why they are so difficult to fight. Less golden ratio, but it is almost like an infinite pattern. So I guess a good way of putting it is like, imagine if there was something that could make smaller versions of themselves, but they're just as strong, but they are weaker, but they're not weaker. But anything that happens to them doesn't happen to them, but they know what happens. It's a lot of conflicting logic. What should make sense doesn't make sense, but that's part of the reason why they were so difficult to fight. Right. So that's there you go. That's your lore drop. He is very frustrated that he can't properly understand the enemy, so he can't use them properly. As far as material, because being able to use that as a material would be pretty damn useful. So, yeah. All right. So, I think with that, we have gone over... Oh, I hope y'all have been liking... I've been working on... It's kind of like we're coming to the end of Slime Rancher. I've been making some art with Slime Rancher stuff. So, keep an eye on that. There's an integration on Cabin Factory. Really? What do y'all do? Hold up. Okay. All right. Well, let's look that up then. All right. Let's see here. Extensions. Here we go. We're gonna do cabin. What is it called? I don't know why I can't think of Cabin Factory. Is it? Where would I find it? Cabin Factory integration. Twitch. Do y'all happen to know where we get the integration from? I'm looking through this and I'm like, I'm not seeing it. Same advice as a normal network, can't use a body because it's too damaged. Kinda, yeah. Maybe it's something that we have to, like, if we open it, we can kind of see it. Maybe if we open it, it will be there. So let's see here. Let's move on to, let's start revving up for some Cabin Factory. I'll do it as Community Hub, maybe. Walkthroughs, not quite. You think you found it? Oops. Is a member of species speculative rappers that had a human intelligence that was cloned in the lab. Ooh, reptilians. I'm not seeing extensions on the store page. Maybe on the website? Factory Studio contacts. Not quite. Just a list of gameplays. Yeah. All right, let's Twitch integration. Where? To find. Where is it? Let's see here. No, I'm not. I don't know. Let's just open it and see if it's just like there. let's just do that. So we'll just go ahead and open it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Studio. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why? Are we good? Oh. Oh boy.